Hello, everyone. My name is Małgorzata Ratajska-Granda, and I am a global leader at OVH Cloud Startup Program. I have today with me two representatives of PushPushGo, a Polish startup from Krakow, Mateusz Worotyński and Jakub Różycki. We'll be talking today about their companies and the product that they created that is scaling rapidly. So with no further ado, I give the floor to Mateusz. And Mateusz, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I'm Mateusz Worotyński. I'm co-founder of PushPushGo. Currently, I am responsible for product development and still active developer. From my personal life, I am a huge fan of technology and innovation. So I think that's all from me, from my introduction. So I give the floor to Jakub.
Hi, I'm Jakub Różycki. I'm DevOps at PushPushGo, where I work since 2019. In IT, I'm since 2017. I love the work in startups for the atmosphere and agility in technology stack selection. So thanks.
Thank you. Thank you for your introduction. It's a pleasure to have you today with me. We know all that the MarTech segment is growing rapidly and that the startups from this niche are popping up each day. But what exactly you, PushPushGo, are doing? What market problem have you decided to solve?
Our main goal was to build a fresh new marketing channel. So we wanted to meet the needs of the modern, very busy internet users. The solution was a short message format sending in real time with the possibility of interaction. And I think this is the probably easiest way how to describe with push notifications. So what makes us stand out from the competition is that we provide end-to-end service. Our customer just pays the integration code and our strategy department implement appropriate solutions without the client IT effort. Thanks to this approach, both parties can focus on the core business domain. As you can see in the picture, we are only an adapter with technology for our client. Now we are a team of 20 people, sending 500 million notifications daily with a cooperation with the biggest brands in Poland and Europe. So here you can see our clients. So maybe you know 4F, McDonald's, T-Mobile, and we are proud of this.
I am impressed, that's for sure. And I'm sure that those who are watching us, they also recognize some of those brands. But talk about our collaboration between OVH Cloud and PushPushGo. It started a while ago. And could you tell to us, could you share why did you choose us as a cloud provider?
Yes, of sure. I think a lot of things has changed during this time. We have been cooperating since 2017. Actually, since the very beginning of our company. So before we developed configuration that fully meets our needs, we also tested other cloud providers like AWS or GCP. But you know, every technological business has different needs, and in our case, it was the traffic, and traffic is very important for us because we cannot use cache on some components of our application. For example, message personalization or automation behavior, collecting data or something like this. So OVH Cloud is one of the biggest providers in the market, and which offers free traffic. And this free traffic allows us to save a lot of money that we can invest in other parts of our business, like customer support or sales department. I think when we were looking for our product market fit, we had very small infrastructure, just 3 cloud instances. You see that average every quarter we doubled the number of sending notifications. So we really change our configuration on our infrastructure every 3 months. At some point, we reached the limits of the public cloud instances. So this time was a big support for us from the OVH specialists who helped us to prepare hybrid cloud configurations based on VRAC. So here you can also see some of our previously configurations. But you know, our way to have today configuration was very, very, very long and had its ups and downs, of course. But finally, I think it was worth it. Today, we work on the multi-data center configuration, which can be easily scaled up and ensure high availability for our customers around the world.
Thank you, Mateusz, for your testimonial. And we have a pleasure to have Jakub today with us. And that's why we can talk a little bit more about infrastructure. Jakub, could you tell us what's your role at PushPushGo exactly?
Yes, of course. My role in PushPushGo team is to ensure the continuity of infrastructure work and automate all CI/CD processes. Right now, for several months, we've been testing a new Nomad-based solution that allows us to create development environments per branch. So each developer has his own dedicated environment. And today, in order to meet our traffic requirements, we are slowly coming out from the small startup to the bigger company, and we have to change the way we think about planning, work, and quality of our product. One little mistake can cause unavailability of our main application for millions of users all around the world. And nowadays, many companies focus only on quality of production environment, which is, in my opinion, a big mistake, because the production should be as similar as possible to development or QA. It comes from the fact that any hack on one environment can cause unexpected behavior of another ones. And my goal is to make fully suitable environments for developers so they can focus only on their code without worrying about infrastructure. Each branch has his own subdomain created using Let's Encrypt and Traffic, and that lets us to create fully separated environments.
Could you tell us a little bit about those environments? I think it's very interesting and could be useful for our audience to learn more about that.
Of course. What I mean here is we use dynamic environments per branch where each developer has his own independent stack deployed to Nomad cluster. And that makes them sure that they test only one change at the time without paying attention about the work of other people from the team. And to achieve this, we use technologies like Nomad, Let's Encrypt, ALK from Elastic, and a lot more.
Okay, so I see that it's important, but could you tell us a little bit more about the benefits, actual benefits that bring it to?
Sure. First of all, we have improved the quality of work of our development team by elimination of conflicts between multiple environments when they work on several different features and bug fixes. The benefits for the testing team is that they always test one change on separated environment for a specific branch, and it lets them implement fully automated test that generates reports dedicated to one specific task. And secondly, the quality of our service has increased as we are able to deploy on production only fully tested changes. That's a really good change for us, and we are sure that we are deploying only the good things. What's interesting, very often we create dedicated solutions for our customers that require different flow of work that we adapt on daily basis. And our solution allows us to create the full environment for a new client in literally 5 minutes, including configuration and making sure that no one can modify it, which is often the case with single development environments where especially in larger teams where we can face troubles with communication flow between people in one team. Thanks to our approach to this problem, we have achieved the high quality and flexibility of fast business development. And I think it can be a valuable benchmark for other companies to check if their workflow is as good as it can be.
I totally agree with you, and the successful collaboration between the business units and the tech teams, it's a key for the success. And I think that you have several success on your account. Mateusz, maybe you can share some of them with us and tell us also about the challenges of the future or your future aspirations.
Yes, of course, I can share something with you. So I think that our biggest success was becoming the #1 web push notification provider in Poland and #3 in Europe. And as I said before, and Kuba said also, we started as a small startup from Krakow. Today we think totally globally and work with the biggest publishers, telecoms, online stores or banks in the world. Of course, there are many web push notification providers on the market, but we have created a completely different marketing automation platform. It's fully based on the real user behavior on the web. So this approach allows us to be GDPR compliant while providing personalization of one-to-one notifications or more complex automation scenarios. We also created a dedicated marketing strategy for each of our clients. So we are not only a service provider, but more like a partner in the implementation. What about aspirations? I think our aspirations is to reach as many clients as possible. And of course, still growing, spread effective strategies and share good web push practices as a market leader. What I can add more, we also looking for partners. We launched a partnership program. So if you guys want to join us and help us sell our product, or maybe cross-sell your product with our product in different models, we are open to talk. So feel free to contact us. And I think that's all I can say about this.
Maybe there will be more question in the question and answer part, but for the moment, I thank you very much for sharing with us all this experience. I think it was really valuable for the audience. You talk a little bit about your business approach and also infrastructure that are, I think, a magic sauce for the success. And I'm happy to have you with me today. Thank you very much.
Thank you also.
Thank you.